kabarkads. So ngayong araw na ito, sa ating vlog, pag-uusapan natin yung ating pagiging anak ng Diyos. Okay. We are children of God. A good reflection, that is, as we begin a new year. Let us place in our calendar this reality that we are all children of God. It is presented as a reality that gives expression to God's love for men. See what love the Father has given us, that we should be called children of God. And so we are. Taken from John 3 verse 1. Jesus himself has shown it to us in many ways. This we read in the New Testament, the parable of the prodigal son, the prayers of our Father, and many more. Yes, my fellow homemakers, God is our Father. Teach this to your children. Mothers, teach them to your grandchildren. Foster the habit of praying to God in your home. Let God be the center of your home, not the television, not the cell phone, but yes, God has to be the center. God who loves us. We are born from our union with Him, and it is founded on the consideration that He loves us. He is always ready to welcome us and to forgive us. He listens to our cries, to our tears, to our complaints. He heard them all. And I tell you, even our silent prayer. We just have to continue trusting on His divine providence, for He is a Father who loves us so dearly. And in this time of crisis, the more we have to cling on Him, we have to hold on His hand with much faith, with much love. He is there waiting for our call, for our return. Crisis, sickness, hunger are not a punishment. They are there to awaken us from sleep of the reality that everything passes away. And many times, it's just the whip of a wind. All is gone. But God, our Father, is everything. This is not our final home. We are all created to live in the palace of a king. And as our brother Jesus Christ has said, in my Father's house there are many mansions. So come on, let's go on fighting. Let's go on asking for His help. But above all, let that love be great. Let that love increases every time we see the disaster, every time we have sickness, every time our children are in bed, every time we are financially zero. But we know that God sees us from above, and He knows what we need before we ask Him. God's will is also shown to us through those events that He in His omniscience permits, and which are always directed towards a greater good if we remain more trustingly and more lovingly close to God our Father. There is a hidden providence behind each happening. Everything, even the things we don't understand, the very turn of events our will starts off by resisting, is ordered and directed toward the good of all. In this life, we will never fully understand the mysterious and baffling events that God allows to happen. Getting used to making acts of identification with God's will in the important as in the less important circumstances of each day will produce abundant fruits in our soul. Jesus, whatever you want, I love, and I only want to love what you want me to love.